do is open up Photo Booth. Okay, so if you do it to go to Photo Booth, you can go to your Finder, right? You go to your applications and you type in Photo Booth. Okay, from there you open it. So you will do is all you do is here. You'll take a picture. You wait till your second look into your photo. You take that photo, right? You'll notice that it's still here on these different little images here. And then what you want to do is you're going to go to Illustrator, right? Probably hit the green button, right? Go back to your Photo Booth. You take that photo and literally drag it onto the screen. Once you drag it to the screen, right, it should pop up. So eventually you'll have a photo on that. Okay, and this is a photo I took earlier. This is for time's sake. You can use any background. It doesn't matter about the background because you're just using the image anyways. So the first thing you want to do when you're drawing your image, of course, is you want to draw the outline of your head, your whole head. So what you do is you can use the pen tool, and the curvature pen tool works well as well. So what you do is you'll have a curvature pen tool, and you can go outside the dimensions, right, of your head, and literally you can just click and click until you go. And you notice how it's getting a different color. Again, if you want to take the color off, take this line off, right? Make sure you're going throughout the head, right? You get the idea, right? So again, the head will look something like this, the face. So now I have my face outline. In order to get that color, all I have to do is literally get my pen dropper tool, eyedropper tool, right? And click somewhere on the skin, and you'll get that color, okay? So now, let's say that I want to go and do something else. I want to get the hair. So what I can do is, I can literally turn that layer off, right? And then I can go get my pen tool again and draw over the hair on that layer here. And eventually it looks something like this. Or you really can't see it because my hair is black, right? So then you'll have that layer. So then you'll have two layers that's on there, right? So now I have the face layer and the hair layer. And in order to go to the next step, again, if I need to see some things, I can just turn those off. And I can, let's say I want to go to the eyebrows. I do the same steps with the eyebrows, right? If I want to make a duplicate eyebrow, I can literally click what I want. I can hold Alt on my keyboard and drag it over, right? And then just rotate it by right clicking, and it'll say transform, reflect, and it'll make a double, okay? And eventually it'll look like that, right? Then I can go to the next step with the eyes, right? The next step is very detailed in how it looks, right? Then you start going to the nose, and then you go so on and so on, and therefore you have a cartoon. So you want to take your time and make sure that your dimensions are nice and even. And also, if you have one eye, all you have to do is duplicate the other eye to make it complete, right? Now that will take away from some of your identification of your face, because not all of our faces are perfect, right? Sometimes our eyes are a little bit smaller, sometimes the eyebrows are a little bit up, or sometimes it's a little bit different. And that's when you go back to your photo and work with those images. But as far as using your photo to be able to make yourself as a cartoon, those are the steps, okay? Now when we're finished with our steps, we literally go back to the main photo, turn it off, and you'll see that you'll go back into it and change some of the dimensions to it. Because of course I need the ears and things like that as well. And then once you turn that off, you'll go to File, Save As. Make sure you save it as your ID and Cartoon Me, and then make sure that this is saved to a PDF, and then click Save. And then once you're finished, you turn it in. Any questions? See?